They have to admit that what they're doing is criminalising journalism, is criminalising the truth. They are liars, they are criminals, and they are persecuting the journalists who expose them.
The Australian Prime Minister has finally stood up and given a clear, strong signal to the Americans that enough is enough. Regardless of what you think of Julian, this matter must be brought to an end. The extradition must be dropped. The charges must be dropped. He must be busted out of Belmarsh. He must be allowed to be reunited with his family.
Hey everyone, thanks again for coming out. And this case remains a stain on the US, a stain on the UK, and both governments should be absolutely ashamed of it and what they're doing to press freedom.
Julian has spent over 14 years in one form of incarceration or another. Are you good with that? No! All of Julian's human rights suspended. Are you good with that?
Julian is an Australian citizen. He's a constituent. Australian parliamentarians should be showing an interest and supporting him, like they did just last week in the Australian Parliament, where 2/3 of the members of the House of Representatives voted in favour of a motion to bring this matter to an end. Now that might not sound like a big turn of events, but until last week we couldn't get the Parliament to support Julian. Now it does. Last week we also, for the very first time, managed to get our Prime Minister to stand up at the dispatch box and to make a absolutely strong, clear statement to that same effect, that this has gone on long enough, it must be brought to an end. Hopefully that is sending a strong signal to the British government and to the US government.
Global capital, and people like Julian Assange are the exceptions, the ones who pay the price. Recycled from official statements, press releases, social media.